today, let's have a little discussion about Christianity. Only because I have been asked a few times now, why Islam? Why not Christianity? Good question. I was christened as a baby, but unfortunately my dad took it upon himself to use the Bible to find out if we were telling the truth or not. I think I just grew up not believing any of it, to be fair. And as an adult, it's even more confusing. I mean, there's Christianity and Catholics. That's the most I know about. But both of those, I could never get on with. I wouldn't say Catholics have a really good reputation. All that sticks in my mind growing up, even as an adult, is hearing about paedophiles and children that have been messed with, and that seems to be the only thing I hear. I don't think I've heard anything really nice about Catholics. Not that I don't like them or disagree with, disagree with their religion. I mean, everyone is entitled to their own religion and to believe in it as they do. But I couldn't think of anything. I just think that's very, very, I don't know. I can't say too much about it because I haven't read the Catholic Bible. But just growing up, I never had a good feeling about it. And also Christianity. I mean, there's lots in there that I think I just don't agree with. I mean, how can you have Jesus but also God? How can Jesus be God? I'm sure I grew up knowing Jesus was the Son of God. But God? This is what I'm learning now, that people say he's God. It just doesn't make sense. How can he be God? You say he was crucified, yes? Christians say that Jesus was crucified. How could you be crucified? That means you're killing God. Now, God can't be killed. But you're saying Jesus is God and they crucified him. So that can't be. And also, I mean, this whole thing around the Trinity, what is... How? How can one man be three? I really can't get to grips with it. And again, I've never grew up knowing a lot of Christians. But there's many Christians that I have known that haven't been really nice people, to be fair. And the Quran. Why the Quran? Well, many reasons why the Quran. I mean, I think I have mentioned this part before, but it really got me. I mean, the Quran itself, been changed, has in over 1400 years. It was written once, and that was it. Even after that, if you wanted to make another copy, you had to go through rigmarole of being tested to know that your knowledge was true, or the Quran would be checked for every little word to make sure that it was the same as it is now, or as it was. So the Quran hasn't been changed in over 1400 years. Can you say the same thing about the Bible? How many times has the Bible been changed? How many things have been taken out of the Bible? How many things have been put into the Bible? You can't just take God's Bible and add things and take away things as you feel that you want. You can't do that. So yes, I picked up the Quran, and like I say, when I read Surah 2 in the introduction, the first actions of the Prophet was to develop trust in his new home city and make a treaty with the Jewish and the Arab tribes. The treaty stated all communities were one community and would protect each other. They were guaranteed freedom to practice their own religion. Which brings me on to another fact of Islam. You won't find a lot of preachers out there. They won't be going door to door and trying to get you to join Islam. You have to find it yourself. Now, when you do find it, there is all the love, support and help by absolutely anyone. I've never known anything like this lovely, warm feeling when I start reading the Quran. And I can't say that about the Bible. And there are so many things in the Quran, scientific facts in the Quran, that scientists are just catching up with now. I know I've mentioned a few on here. There's loads. But another one I absolutely love is the mountains. So it says in the Quran about the mountains. Let me read this bit to you. I mean, scientists are finding that this is true now, and I can get you references if you want them. But in the Quran, it says in Surah 21, I'll read from 30 to 33. Do the disbelievers not realise that the heavens and earth were once one mass? We split them apart. And we created from water every living thing. Will they not believe then? And we have placed firm mountains upon the earth, so it does not shake with them, and made in it broad pathways, so they may find their way. And we have made the sky well protected, a well-protected canopy. Still they turn away from its signs. And he is the one who created the day and the night, the sun and the moon, each travelling in an orbit. And again, there's another really good one, isn't there? Many years ago, people believed that the earth was the centre of the universe and that everything went around the earth. Until later they found out, no, we go round the sun. It's all in here. What can I say? The Quran has so much more. I'd like a Christian, please, come on, change my mind, but I don't think you can. I think the Bible has been corrupted far, far too many times to have anything believed in it anymore. Have you ever picked up the Quran? Have you ever just seen what is in the Quran? I suggest maybe some of you would like to do that. It is a beautiful book, and it's like you're having a conversation with Allah, and Allah is only Arabic for God. So we do pray for this, to the same God. Just we have a slightly different way of doing it. But I know with the Quran, God's words have really been protected. So if there are any Christians or Catholics or Jews out there that are curious about what's in the Quran or want to know more, you can ask me on here, or you can pop me a message. I'd love to have a chat with you, get hold of a Quran for you, take you through what it is to be a Muslim. I think you would really like it. When I first picked up the Quran, because I was just going to read the Quran just to see what was making these people so strong in Gaza. But it took me in, and I had no religion myself. I believed in nothing. This book has a lot to answer for, and all good things. So, would you like one?